co-writer, co-director, co-director, and the voice of John. Give it up for Miles Luna. Director, co-writer, and the voice of Neptune. Give it up for Kerry Shawcross. The voice of Yang. Give it up for Barbara Dunkelman. And the voice of RWBY. Give it up for Lindsay Jones.
Well, I'm really tired now.
Why did we run like that?
Oh.
I thought the tactical roll would be funny. I'm just tired.
I scraped my knees really bad.
Carrie, did you just like flounder out here?
I just kind of started dragging myself. I was like, this is going to take too long. I got to stop.
I spilled water over there earlier.
It was very wet. No, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said it was water.
That's our workout for the week, right? That's
Yeah.
it. Okay, we're done.
Well, thanks for coming out. Good night. We just wanted to say hey. See you.
Oh, you guys enjoyed Comic-Con? Awesome.
Oh, that's good.
So RWBY, huh?
I guess we could talk about that. That makes sense.
Does anybody in this room not know what RWBY is?
You? Oh, man, you messed up real bad.
Some sort of precious stone.
Quick, get him.
It's like that scene in Home Alone where he's on the wrong plane.
I'm thinking Clockwork Orange. Let's hold his eyes open.
That's
We're
what,
gonna
yeah.
teach you all about it.
Just like in we'll put every frame in 10 seconds and just flash them over and over again.
Bam.
Torchwick, that's on you. Get on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, I'm not going to keep this jacket on for very long. It is very hot up here.
I got to do it for the fashion.
Hey.
We got some cool stuff to talk about.
We got some cool stuff to talk about.
We are so close to the premiere of RWBY Volume 4, which to be is October 22nd. How many people here are Rooster Teeth First members and are going to see that the day it drops?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank you. Because
Thank
of
you.
your support, we can do stuff like this. Y'all rock. Everybody else rocks too, but they rock significantly more.
Yeah. This is actually a real fact. Some rocks are harder than others. And first member rocks are I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm
Well,
just done.
to be fair, Carrie, Dwayne is the hardest rock that there could ever be.
That's true. That's true.
Guys,
One day we'll get 'em.
I am rock hard right now. Does that count?
It's true.
That was my boner hitting the table.
Oh, did you do it too?
I did.
Yeah.
Water jumped.
Mine was a lot softer.
Hear it? Something touched me under the table, and I was like, Barbara?
It's that long. Yeah.
Michael?
Oh, God.
Yeah, hey, wait, real quick, speaking of Michael, who was at Let's Play Live last night? Anybody here?
Wow.
Good shit, Lindsay.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
great.
Your
Michael,
crazy team knows what they're doing.
Michael said you're a fantastic MC. You were rocking it.
Thank you.
Well done, Miles.
Yeah, I heard you had to do a little vamping.
Well, Caleb took his shirt off with his team,
Ooh.
so that was
Yes.
the thing that happened.
Nice.
Yeah. Michael also wore a nurse costume.
Yeah.
Saw way more of him than I ever wanted to in my entire life.
Now we just got to write that in the show for Sun, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, oh well.
Fan fiction. Get on that.
He did debate wearing that on the plane ride back home.
Of course he did.
I don't think he went through. He should have.
So before we get to actual RWBY 4 stuff, Gray, I think there's some other cool stuff that we want to talk about.
Oh, you want to get into the biz thing real quick?
Yeah, let's show some new cool things that
Sweet merch.
some sweet merch. Some sweet merch.
Yeah, sure. Why don't we start with a little thing called Viz?
Okay.
Viz. I don't know if you guys saw the Viz booth this weekend, but they happen to be showing off a giant RWBY sign over at their...
Yeah, did you guys see that? Oh, man, they were so cool. They had like this 40-foot tall pillar
Super
of the
cool.
girls. And yeah, they graciously hosted me and Barb doing a signing there yesterday. That was really, really fun. And yeah, so they just announced this weekend that they're going to be bringing over and translating the RWBY manga.
If you guys want to cut to the screen real quick, got a little picture. Yeah.
I still can't believe that's a thing.
It's crazy. It's absolutely like super crazy.
Who did the art for that?
Shiro Mila.
Yeah, who's also doing like the whole manga himself. He's a crazy awesome guy, and we work with him like every step of the way. Like like we talk about the story that they're gonna do ahead of time. Like they'll send us the rough drafts. Like we keep saying it's canon until it's not canon, but it's definitely like it's so far it's all in canon. Yeah. So you can learn more about our girls and their adventures.
Yeah. So what they did, they split it roughly into 6 parts, and each of the first 4 ones center around the very original character shorts that came out before Volume 1. So it kind of covers the events of those shorts, but each one also covers a little bit of time before and after, so you can kind of see what the girls were up to during those days. Mm-hmm. And then the last portion of the manga will take place between Volume 1 and 2, and it's after they're settled in at school. Yeah,
that one's a little bit more of an OG story. And I think we've got some, in the back, we've got some posters, and also at the Viz booth, you can still go get some too. Just, commemorate this moment in time.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And Yang's both arms.
Yeah.
Good time.
Man, that one guy who hasn't seen RWBY is
That was like a whoa!
Do I clap? I don't know.
I can't hear a word any of you are saying. It just sounds like the teacher in Peanuts.
But anyway, stay tuned. The manga's not the only thing they're gonna do. So stay tuned for some more announcements coming soon. Yeah.
What else we got?
Oh yeah, check that out.
They're so cute. Oh my God, that's why.
Yeah.
So we also want to give a shout out to our partners over at Jazzwares. They have been designing all the cool stuff that you've seen so far show up at Hot Topic.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw the vinyl figures that we were selling at the booth that pretty much immediately sold out.
Yeah, so what we put out starting this weekend was the 4-inch line that is starting off with just Team RWBY. And a couple other things that we can't talk about quite yet, but some
cough.
Cool. Yeah, sorry.
Wink, wink.
And then before the end of the year, what you're going to see is the blind box line. So it's the 2-inch line, starting with all the characters there. And I think it's Neptune and Zwei
are the rare ones. Yeah.
And Zwei does have his little X butt, right?
I was going to say.
We announced at RTX. Zwei, in fact, has a butthole. So I know you were worried.
Calm down, it's there.
Yeah. It's really funny the way it works because like I was saying with the other one, like, like all of this stuff goes through, we talked about this a little bit at the RTX panel, like all of this stuff goes through approval process, like the stuff you see in Hot Topic, like we've seen it too, and we've been like, hey, yeah, we endorse this, we this is a good product. We don't have to give very many notes. They understand, Jazzwares and the companies they work with understand the properties very well.
Yeah, we've got a wonderful team over there led by Jason and Christine.
Yeah.
All those folks.
Yeah.
Like they're big fans of the show.
That's awesome.
One of their license reps, Christine, actually cosplays RWBY already. I don't know if you're out there right now, Christine. Shout out to you. But
so we don't have to give very many notes. So when we gave the butthole note, they took it very seriously.
Is that what it's called? Like Butthole Gate? Is that what this is?
Is it? I don't know.
I hope not.
I mean, implying that it's a gate goes down a different direction.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Fair enough.
I wish you made it
anime.
I wish you made it a squishy toy, and when you squash it, it just like had a little poop come out.
Yeah.
Just a little.
This is nothing.
Poop is funny.
This has nothing to do with RWBY. My grandfather, I don't know where he got it. No, guys, don't worry. He had this like M&M dispenser that was like a big bear, and you would like lift its head, and it would basically poop out an M&M, and he refused to put anything but brown M&Ms in there.
Did it really make you want M&Ms really badly all the time?
Well, I mean, I was 10, so I wanted I don't care where I got the M&Ms from. I wanted the M&Ms, Barbara.
So,
give me M&Ms.
So if we have a rep from the Mars Candy Company, talk to us if you need a cross-promotion deal. That's why. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Let me see if I can navigate this without being stupid. I can't.
I believe in you. There you go.
Now I'm just imagining
Look, I've got both.
finding a bear out in the wild and trying to get M&Ms from its ass.
Yeah. So if you've been at the cons, you've been at the con this week and you've seen these. These are the 3.75-inch vinyls that we're selling.
Or maybe you didn't. They sold out.
They sold out super quickly, but they will be available outside of the con. Don't worry if you're watching this on the stream.
Yeah.
Also, hello, stream.
Oh, hi, stream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So these will totally be available. Next logo.
Saw stream. What's up?
So
Did you hear the crowd turn against you when you
Yes.
said that?
Saw, dudes.
I used to look up to her.
so yeah, you know, like we've announced before, a ton of our merch is showing up on Hot Topic right now, and there's still more to come. I mean, there's like a ton of stuff that we've seen that isn't even out yet,
Yeah,
so they're just rolling it out.
It's great. So everything that's up there right now is available now, and this is just the beginning. We've helped them design and approved. I'm coming up like 150 products by now.
Yeah.
It's just nuts. And they have also generously given us a bunch of swag to give away during the Q&A later in the panel. So what'll happen?
Yeah.
For however long it lasts, for the first so many people that ask questions, you can reach into one of the RWBY backpacks and grab something out of there, either a t-shirt or the calendar that's also just come out.
Yeah.
And everyone just grab one thing after you ask your question, and then whoever is the last one, you just take the backpack.
Yeah. So try and time it. Try and time it right. All right. See what else I got here. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we're handing these out a bit a little bit. We now have a collector's card series.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we have sample packs at the booth. Don't quote me on this. I think it's 114 of them.
That sounds right. Yeah.
It's something around there. Yeah. So they're all really cool. They're
Like holographic rainbow ones, too.
yeah. There's like
I was like,
yeah, like special, like super rare ones.
shiny ponytail.
But they're like stills from the show and like quotes and stuff like that. They're all really really cool.
We still got some of the free sample packs at the booth given away, and it comes with, they all have the same card, so you don't have to grab a ton.
Yeah,
each one has the exact same 3 sample cards.
Miles and I were stupid, and we were doing a Q&A at the booth, and we were just like, oh, that was a good question. Here, take 3. And it's like, okay, it's the same cards in every pack.
Now they can trade them.
Well, yeah, with all the people here.
Shut up.
They could sell them. I guess that's trading for money.
Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I think I got one more. Oh, yeah. And this is the calendar that we were talking about. Yeah. Count your days off right.
You can count down the days to RWBY Volume 4.
Sure.
Probably for this one, it's probably RWBY Volume 5.
I know what I said.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did we just confirm something? Sorry. Okay.
Oh, no. Let's see. I don't think I have anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all our pictures.
And then let's see what else is going on. If you happen to be watching the stream in Japan right now, then go watch Volume 2. It's in the theaters in Japan right now, and Volume 3 will premiere December 3rd. So it's going to run in like 6 cities on a bunch of screens in Japan for 2 weeks per volume. They've got special collector's editions of the Blu-ray and the soundtrack.
They're really nice.
It's at the theater, and then it goes online.
We
for
like the
regular stuff after
Japanese
that.
merch.
Yeah, it's great. All of our merch vendors are just doing an amazing job. They trying to think. Yeah, we might be headed over to Japan in December.
God,
I don't know.
I hope so.
I want to go so
Dear
bad.
Japanese God, please let us visit.
We're gonna have to stuff everybody in our luggage and take the whole crew. But yeah, what else we got? You wanna show
So, did you guys know that RWBY has a video game? Right? It's pretty cool.
who here played it this weekend? Did you check
Yeah.
out Juniper?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been out for a little bit now. It's called Grimm Eclipse.
They've been updating it regularly.
And they've been updating regularly, and we have they basically have their first new like content pack for it. It's for free as a horde mode.
which is awesome
It's
stupid hard, by the way.
Yeah, you've been playing a lot of it.
Yeah, I got to go over and hang out with the RWBY Games team, and that mode doesn't mess around.
Yeah, I think they were actually giving out prizes for anybody who could beat it, and it took like a couple days for somebody to actually do it at the booth.
What I really liked about it is it's way more video gamey. It's like you're just collecting Lian as you defeat bad guys. You can then spend that Lian to upgrade like turrets and different mobile like little defense points as you defend generators, and then you have to survive for all these waves, and then there's robots and shit, and it's just like it's nuts, and it's a lot of fun to play.
And we also have some new characters, Juniper, that you can play as well.
Yeah, Jean, Nora, Pyrrha, and Ren are now all going to be in the game.
Yeah, and
That's like $5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Something small.
Probably $4.99.
Yeah,
but,
probably.
yeah, it's $5. I've actually got some screenshots of them in the game. If you guys want to take a look at it.
I haven't even seen this yet.
I haven't either.
Oh.
John.
So the games team actually had a lot of fun with Juniper.
Yeah.
So I got to play as all 4 of them. Ren is absolutely my favorite out of the new characters. All of their so what they did was they had a lot of fun with these guys. Every one of the
I just
members.
noticed Ren in the background. Sorry, that's really cool.
He just does a hammerhead.
Action shot.
All of the characters each have a unique trait that no other character in the game has.
It's a ghost.
So, for instance, and people say we're mean about it.
In this world, you can respawn. Too soon, sorry.
So like each of the characters, each of the members of Team Juniper have a unique trait that like no other character can do. For instance, like Pyrrha is the only character in the game where you can upgrade her counterattack and actually string together like an insane combo with it. Jean, for instance, is the only character in the game that can buff his teammates. So yeah, like they each gave them like one little cool thing. And it's really fun to play as them. Not Yang. Ren's ultimate attack is so sick.
Yeah.
So like Ren's whole thing is like he can put down like this wave and anybody within his area, he just like whips between all of them and just like blows up.
I just noticed. I'm not sure who named these. It was probably either Andy or I'm not sure who it was, but they named it Ren the Matrix.
Run away!
John's just slaying.
That's a solid strategy.
Oh yeah, Jean's thing is interesting. People were wondering what Jean's range attack would be, since everybody has a range attack. His is actually a shield charge, where he just like leaps forward and like charges things. So his is kind of a trade-off where it's a ranged attack, but after it's over, hey, guess what? You're surrounded by enemies. So he's kind of tricky to play as.
Yeah, and then so the game is out on PC right now, and a lot of people have asking, is it coming to console? And we have officially said now,
yes,
it is.
So RWBY Grimm Eclipse will be available for both PlayStation and Xbox before the year is over.
Yeah, we are shooting for a winter release.
We're just going to call it winter for now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And also, we just want to give a shout out to Panic Button. They're helping basically convert the game to console. They're working with our games team to help. So want to give them a big shout out. They've been super awesome. Thank you, Panic Button. Okay, so I guess I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
That was
thanks,
pretty
guys.
funny. Yeah. Woo. Comic-Con over.
We have to make that
Done.
joke every con. So we've got a couple things to show you guys. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut the stream for this. You guys probably know the deal. So
No. Everyone who's watching on the stream, just close your eyes and cover your ears real quick.
Honor system.
Also, everyone in the room, please don't record this.
Please.
Yeah, don't be a douche.
we brought this
No one
for
likes
you.
It's
Yeah.
for you guys and you alone. You know,
Yeah.
we asked people to please not record at RTX, and some people did, and then you get like a low quality version of the thing that we want to put out.
And Jean grows a
And then
beard.
Sean has a beard for some reason. People were like, "No, I saw it." I'm like, "Really? Did you see it
Oh,
on
yeah,
someone's shitty phone recording? Please, we're begging you, don't record this and put it online."
If you see someone next to you recording it, yell at them for
yeah,
us.
you stop them.
So did you want to say something about what you're
just real quick? Yes. Can we confirm? Did we cut the feed?
maybe feed cut?
He's dead, Jim.
Hey, can we please, real quick, get a big thank you to the crew back in Austin that's been working on this all week long.
Yes.
They have seriously, they've busted their asses over this in the whole season, and it really means a lot to me. I promise. I already cried at RTX. I'm not gonna cry this time, but I just want you guys to know that I love you all very much, and you mean the world to me. And thank you.
We love you.
Yeah.
We seriously have like the greatest team of all time. Like I can't get over it. Like,
They're probably working on the show like right now as we speak.
they are. Yeah. And they've been,
When did you get that file?
so they gave me that file at 12:30 last night. That's how up to the wire they were trying to get in some like the last minute things. But yeah, what'd you guys think?
And let me ask, hey, Jeff and Casey Lee, did you make it into the room? Hey.
Hey.
Yeah,
Say hey to Jeff Williams and Casey Lee Williams.
yeah, they killed it. Please, if you see them while they're walking around today, please just like give them like all of the love in the world. Like the two of you and everyone on your team, Jeff, like helps make this show. So thank you so much, man. I fucking love you, dude. So I mean, yeah, I think just talking about it a little bit, I mean, like, it was definitely, when we sat down to talk to Jeff about this one, like, it's, you know, I think Volume 3 was probably obviously, like, super different from the other intros, and we wanted this one to be different as well, but in a different way. You know, Volume 3 was very, you know, like, come at you, hit you really hard, this big, like, heavy metal version, and this one, I think, the BPM is, like, half of what, you know, they have been in the past, but it's because, you know, it's like, this intro is a little bit more about where are these characters at? We know them, we've seen them, where are they at right now? And speaking of that, I bet you guys saw a bunch of new characters that you're probably confused at, but could probably use some context clues to figure out who they were, or where they are on the scale of evil. But for those of you who keep asking, are we going to have new characters? The answer is yes.
It's a little odd to start journeying out into the world and not bump into anybody new.
Yeah, there's no one out there. It's weird. Like, they just, like, it's just the 4 cities. That's it.
I saw a tumbleweed 2 miles ago.
Ooh. Should we go ahead and show the other thing?
Do you want to?
As long as we can confirm that this...
Can we again, double check real quick that the stream is still cut?
This should be...
Tease, just a little tease. But, you know, yeah, go figure. There's a fight in the first episode. One thing that we can share with you guys about this too is, you know, for overall, you know, Volume 4 is going to be about as long as Volume 3 is. One thing we are going to stay ahead of time. So that was about a 2-minute clip out of the first episode, which is 18 minutes long. So be prepared for a long one in the beginning.
That was the first time that Barbara and I saw that also.
Yeah.
And, that was awesome.
I peed a little bit.
Oh, my seat's wet for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, we can bring the stream back up. We're all good now.
Yeah, we're good for the stream now till the end.
So yeah, hopefully you guys are liking that. It's, you know, the team has been working round the clock. Like I said, like they've been pouring their heart and souls in this thing. So we're really, really excited for you guys to see it. You may have also noticed that, you know, Jean, Nora, and Ren are looking a little different. So now the stream's back too, we can go. I'm going to pull up some concept art for you guys.
Something for everybody, even if you're out there on the net.
For all the cosplayers out there. So we got new sexy Ren.
Sexy.
That hair.
I know.
Ren is looking good.
Ren.
If you can't read it, the note is specifically almost butt length.
And it's not like it's been growing out that much. He just took it out of his tail.
Yeah, he doesn't need it up anymore. He wants to let things loose, you know.
Wild man out in the world.
He lost it on the road a couple miles back, and
yeah,
on another one. So.
And then also, and a lot of people's favorite girl, Nora.
I love her longer hair.
Yeah, the
I
little bit
love
longer
her bomber jacket. It's
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, it's a lot. A lot of people from the poster that we showed, which is, you know, the official Volume 4 poster, which will be available in stores, I promise. A lot of people thought her jacket was Jack, but it's actually just like the hint of blue in it is my favorite thing about it.
Yeah. And shout out to Ein Lee and
yes.
Pat Rodriguez, who also was keeping an eye on it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So please. Ein Lee and Patrick are amazing. When we decided, like, hey, you know, in Volume 2 we gave the characters a little bit of a refresh. Let's do it again for Volume 4. It kind of makes sense. Obviously we went to Ein Lee. Pat's been around the whole time, so he helps with the art direction of it and like actually like making sure that everything's staying in line, which is not hard with Ein Lee, but they've been doing a great job. I'm not going to show you guys Jean's because, one, you can see it in the poster a little bit, and two, because it'll be better if you just see it in episode 1. Just trust me.
I think you're
Just
not
trust
showing
me.
it because it's too sexy and we don't want to overwhelm the audience.
Yeah.
The assless chaps. Well, oh, sorry, I ruined it.
He's actually wearing Yang's costume from Volume 1, so he has little booty shorts.
And I am rocking it.
You made me choke on my water.
So I mean, I think unless we've got anything else, I think we could start to open up for Q&A. What do you guys think?
So before we start the Q&A, all that we ask is, I know you're probably going to be tempted to ask a lot of questions after the stuff that we just showed you. Please, no questions about any spoilers. Do you think we'll be seeing that? If your question starts off with that, it's a bad question. No questions about the intro or the clip that we just showed, because for all of the nice people streaming, we don't want to spoil any stuff and have a conversation about something that they didn't get to see. So if it's about something that had been released at the con or talked about previously, or if you're just like, how do you think about apples? Like, I don't know. Like, you can ask anything about that, but please nothing about the clips that we showed here just for you guys.
I'm more of a
keep that with us.
Granny Smith kind of guy, personally.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm Red Delicious.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what that was.
So I think we've got 2 lines. Orderly fashion.
Orderly.
Oh my God.
Orderly
Oh my
fashion.
Easy walk.
Please
walk.
be cool.
Yes.
Please be cool.
It's okay. We got half an hour. We're gonna get through a
We
lot.
got plenty of time.
Wait, so what you're gonna do is Hi.
So
I'm not seeing the merch.
Keep it brief.
I will keep it. Oh no. At this point, we should just give everyone in the audience a microphone.
I know.
Too
Seriously.
much.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. That would be a terrible idea.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Mouse. We're good. Got it. Thank you.
Got the bags. Cool. And yeah, so yeah, the first people in line will be. Oh, that's why you guys are running, because we said you get merch. That's why.
Why would I do that? Doesn't make any sense. I'm just kidding. I love you all.
Aw. Okay, I guess we can start over the left side. Our left, yeah.
House right. Stage
Hi,
left.
how are you?
Hi.
North.
I'm Joe. I'm from Staten Island.
Hey.
Wow.
So this question doesn't have to pertain to season 4, but just what brings you guys the most joy working on a new season? Like, what's your favorite part of working on a new season?
This.
I was going to say, seeing all
Yeah.
those reactions.
Yeah. My favorite thing whenever we do a new season is if we get a chance to go to convention, or if we do RTX or Comic-Con or anything like that, we get to show teases of the new season and actually get to see the enthusiasm from you guys. It's great online and it's great seeing that, but in person, it's just so, the impact is so incredible. So that's definitely my favorite part, and just feeling the hype from everybody is really cool.
Yeah. Beyond that, I would say that it's all of us hanging out, just getting to brainstorm with the team.
Yeah.
And getting to see what everybody brings to it, whether you're an artist or an animator, or I don't know if you write some words or things like that. But yeah, I think it's the magic of getting to visit that world again and team up and do cool things in it.
Particularly in regards to Volume 4, I think Kerry and I have been excited. This sounds terrible, but we've been looking forward to the fall of Beacon for a while, because we've been very excited to go out and explore the world of Remnant that we've had in our heads for like 3 years now. And now to finally like get out there and share it with you guys, it's incredibly exciting. And we hope you guys are going to enjoy it as much as we do.
Yeah, all of those things plus, and kind of what Gray was saying is just also starting out a new season. You know, between every season, we've been doing this since since I've been around in season 8. It's between every season. It's a lot of talks of how can we make the show better, what tech things can we do, what creative things can we do, and that's always one of my favorite parts, is where we explore a lot of things and try and figure out like, okay, how do we make this part more efficient? How do we make this look better? How do we write dialogue better? You know, like all those kinds of things. I really like improvement and working towards that. So that's one of my favorite parts. It's just that in between stage.
Yeah, it is really neat at the end of every season, getting just a little bit of time to sit down and look back and go, okay, what could we do better? What did we definitely do wrong? What did we do really well? And how can we make the thing better as a whole?
Yeah.
We're always looking to improve from our mishaps.
Yeah, good question.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. We should have some merch for you too.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Here.
Hi there.
Hello.
My name is Noelle. I'm from New York, and my question really is about animation. And Monty Ohm was my inspiration, and the team had.
Us too.
Yeah.
The team had did an incredible job with animation and character development since he's passing. How has the team been working with Monty's vision to enhance the world of Remnant and the narrative that he loved so much?
Well, I mean, I think the easy answer, so to speak, is that, I mean, like, so many of us, like, almost everybody that worked on Volume 1 is still working on the show. I mean, you know, people bounce studios and stuff like that, but I mean, like, there have been so many people that were also working on Volume 1 and Volume 2 that, you know, were around and worked with Monty directly, or even just, you know, just tangentially. So, I mean, like, that's a big part of it. A lot of the times when people we bring in, they're already fans of the show as well, you know, so they love that. So, I mean, a lot of it is, you know, looking back at the stuff that we've done in the past and then figuring out how can we, you know, this is kind of a bigger question, but it's, you know, we're not Monty. You know, so it's more how can we be inspired by him and continue to do things in the way that we can do it, you know? And so it's something that we're all thinking about every day, and I think it's just, you know, it's something that's always on the back of our minds.
Yeah, I still see the animators going back and studying, I mean, either the final footage that made to the screen or going back into all these other files that we have where they're scrubbing through frame by frame to kind of see this particular, you know, stretch and release, or, you know, the wind up, the move and the follow through and all that. And it's, he's still around one way or another.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great question.
Hi, my name is Nicole from New Jersey.
Hi.
Hi. And my question was kind of about the overall tone of RWBY. So it seems like it's been getting a little bit darker season by season. And I was wondering if that was something you guys intended straight from the beginning, or if the story has kind of evolved over time.
So,
well, the answer is yes, in general. But I mean, so no, I mean, like, before, we said this before a single page of Chapter 1, Volume 1 was written, we knew what was going to happen at the end of Volume 3. Like, we knew exactly how that was going to play out. Like, we had that planned. So, I mean, that was it from the get-go. I mean, one of the original things that we talked about with Monty was, like, we wanted to set up this thing that felt like it was going to be a hub anime, and then have it shift at some point and be more of like a journey anime. And so, I mean, you know, that's the intent the whole time. In terms of the tone, I mean, it's... we did a Q&A yesterday, and I think, I can't remember, it was one of you two said something that I thought worked really well, is that we've seen what the consequences can be now, and we've seen what the darkest dark is. And that doesn't mean that it's all going to be in shadows now, but, no Blake pun intended, sorry. But now we know what the stakes are. So, I mean, you know, and then that was one of the reasons I picked the clip that I wanted to show you guys today from Chapter 1, not that we're going to talk about it, is because, like, you know, there was a lighthearted scene at the beginning of that. Those aren't going away. We're not getting rid of jokes. Yeah, I mean, it's...
It was more about introducing one more ingredient or you know, color to paint with.
How can these fights mean anything if they don't mean anything? If nothing can come of them? So
if the characters aren't risking anything, then when they go into battle, if that battle is nerfed, it's not going to mean anything. The audience, the people following the story aren't going to be as engaged, but also it diminishes the potential sacrifice. It diminishes what the characters are risking if they go into battle without that.
There's a definite reason why Yang in Volume 3 is able to win 3 fights, no problem, by activating her semblance, and then lose a fight by activating her semblance. Like, we want to show, hey, it's not going to be easy moving on. So yeah, like you said, it's just another ingredient. Now we know RWBY can go big chibi head, silly jokes, Jean in a dress, and RWBY can also go darker places.
Yeah.
So now you know. Thank you.
Thank
you so much. You look great, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, my name is John from New York.
Hi, John.
Hello, John from New York.
I was just wondering, excluding Volume 4, what's been your favorite scene to work on?
Oh, that's a good question.
My
Volume
favorite
1,
Episode 8.
Oh, yeah.
I think my favorite scene to write was Crow and Winters, like pre-fight dialogue. We had a lot of fun with that one. That one's definitely up there for me, just in terms of, it was just really fun. Probably like that, and some of like Ooblik during Volume 2 stuff was also really fun.
Oh yeah.
I think all of it's been great. I can't pick just one scene, but I mean, I will never forget just the very first time that we first started seeing animation from Chapter 1 itself.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, the character trailers that came out before Volume 1 had been released, and then, you know, we were sitting down and reviewing with Monty the very first scenes of Torch and From Dusk Till Dawn, and seeing RWBY for the very first time.
Yeah.
Was I'll never forget it.
Same with the end of Volume 3 has a very poignant moment between Yang and RWBY. And Barb and I have talked about how, as voice actresses, we felt like that was a really rewarding experience to do something different with the characters than we've done before.
Yeah, absolutely. My favorite scene by far is definitely the last episode of Volume 3. Only because it's such a change of pace from everything else we've done, and just such a change of tone and character for me and Lindsay. But yeah, it was just such a cool experience to do that.
I was going to say, for Volume 3, though, it's PvP. I get chills to this day when the alarms start to go off and Ironwood is going up to the booth to try and calm the crowds, and just Cinder's plan is coming to fruition and things just start to go wrong.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good question. Thanks, John from New York.
Bye, Sean.
Hi, my name is Angel from New Jersey.
Hi, Angel from New Jersey.
Hi, Angel.
My question is, what was your favorite line to like say, or like from any character?
Mine was probably Jean's monologue in Volume 1 about how he's tired of being the joke. Just because at that point in the series, that's all he was. Like, he was just the punching bag, the comic relief, and it was fun having a character that is self-aware enough to really lament his position among.
And I mean, you were really able to just draw from such deep inspiration
you
yourself.
Joke, but no, I really was. I really was. I mean, all throughout high school, like, no girl ever looked at me because I was the goofy kid that, like, was just the nice guy. Oh, he tries too hard. So, like, oh, I love you too, buddy. But yeah, no, I don't know. That one was fun because it was also the first time I ever got to do any dramatic acting ever. So it was just like, I don't know, it was neat.
Favorite line? Oof. It's
That's
definitely
the line.
it's a tie between in Volume 1 where she goes, "I like your bow. It goes great with your pajamas." Only because so many people took that line and went, "Pajam jams." And then also, yeah, the monologue with Ruby in the last episode of Volume 3, where she talks about how Blake ran away and how, you know, good things don't always happen. Yeah, stuff like
You did a good job with that.
Thanks, Kerry.
Good.
On a happy note, I like that you guys are awesome, and every time I do a stupid ad lib in the booth, like it might make it into the show. So thank you for
Absolutely,
humoring me. So
She does like tuna a lot.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
On a little bit of a sad note, I really enjoyed. There's one line. I won't spoil anything, but there's one line Ruby has that's "Leave her alone." And if you know the context, that was very awesome
Dude,
to do.
I told you this the other day. That makes me tear up still. I was rewatching some old
Thanks, man.
episodes the other day to try and like get some headspace for some stuff, and
Yeah.
you're good, Lindsay. You're
Thanks,
very
yo.
good.
You're the one writing it.
I rather enjoyed that. It's good to be back.
Yes.
Irony.
It's okay. That's what Chibi's for. Happy times.
I was, oh my god, I was so happy.
You didn't talk about Chibi at all.
Yeah, like when I found out that we were gonna get Neo in, I was like, can we just make her Wile E. Coyote, please? It was so much fun writing the villains in Chibi. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, good
Great
question.
question. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Ren from New Jersey. First, congrats on the larger booth you got this year.
Thank you. Yeah.
We hope you guys find it more comfortable also.
Yeah.
Good place to sit down. But
And we finally got a bigger room too, so we were able to get way more people in. So this is awesome.
Oh my god, there's a second floor.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hi,
balcony
guys.
seating.
Wow. Sorry, it's hard to see up here.
Yeah.
And this is specifically for Gray.
oh boy.
Now that Torjuk's dead, are you voicing anyone else for Volume 4?
I think.
That White Fang member's still there.
Yeah. White Fang Lieutenant.
Yeah, no, I want to make some jokes that will be wildly misinterpreted about. No.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
Gray's a man of many voices. You might hear him in the future. You might not.
He's actually gonna play Blake this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would say at the moment there are no plans for me to voice anything in Volume 4. So enjoy Chibi.
One thing I will say is especially for versatile actors such as yourself, just because you see a character go away doesn't mean it's the last time we're going to see that voice actor. Also, we love all the voice actors we work with. So I mean, that's why if you go look at the cast list between RWBY, RWBY, and X-Rated Vav and Camp, like. There's some crossover, so I mean, there's always room for everybody.
it's still crazy to think that Space Kid and Ruby share a voice actress, and Winter and Nikki share. Yeah, right. That's Lindsay. And Winter and Nikki share the same voice actress. Like, we work
Elizabeth
with
is
very
awesome.
talented people.
Yeah.
The joke I've been wanting to make when people ask me the question is I do want to provide like an alternate audio track for Volume 4 when it comes out, that every time you see a Grim Griffin go by, I just want you to hear. But I don't want anyone to take that as confirmation that he's still out there. So.
Hasn't been digested yet.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I have only one question. Where's Francis?
All right, next question.
Man, I don't get that joke.
Please do not give him a prize.
We have no swag from that franchise.
You'll find him by the end of the movie.
Hello, good to see you all again. I'm Thomas from New York.
Good to see you, man.
Congrats for everything, for this panel, for the bigger booth. My question is, since, as we all noticed for Volume 4, the animation style is different, will that be like the new standard animation style for all the future volumes, or can you not say that and we might get more surprises in the future?
Let's be clear. It's not exactly the animation style.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your question to clarify a bunch of stuff. Hopefully this answers your question. Yeah, a lot of people keep saying that the animation style has changed, and really, it's the same animators doing the stuff, I mean, since Volume 3. So, I mean, like, there has not been this intentional shift in animation style specifically.
The only thing on that front would be sort of like year to year, we sort of refine guidelines, performance guidelines that us and the animators are working towards in terms of just gesture to gesture animation and how we kind of want each character to continue moving and things like that.
Yeah. So I mean, to try and sum up your question is the same people that animated Volume 3 are the same people that are animating Volume 4, just a couple new ones, and then they're doing it in the same way, basically. Everybody keeps talking about the fact that we moved to Maya, and that's cool. It's definitely helping us do a lot more automation and stuff like that, and it's helping the team grow in a way that lets us keep quality up. One of the other things that we were running into a lot was like we basically hit a limit on how nice we could make the sets look. The vault in Volume 3 almost shut down the production. We finished that episode an hour before it went online because every frame took like 50 minutes to render, and we just didn't have that kind of time.
And there's 24 frames per second, by the way.
Yeah. But I mean, also, my stance on it is the software tool doesn't actually matter. And then also let you guys know, I feel like when a lot of people talk about the animation style, they're actually just talking about the look of the show. And okay, so that was more your question. So this is where we've been wanting to push the show since the very beginning. And I mean, all of us, we just didn't have the time or the budget. We're actually using a piece of software to render the characters in 3ds Max called Pencil. And it is a piece of software that, like, no joke, Monty and I were drooling over 4 years ago, and we're like, man, we really want to use this one day.
We were looking at Black Rock Shooter.
Yeah.
And we wanted, like, how the hell do they make the characters look like that? Oh, it's this. We can't do it right now.
Yeah. So, and it just so happens that thanks to you guys, thanks to all of your support and helping us get here, we're able to actually finally do that stuff now.
So thank you.
Yeah. In terms of like, is this the new standard? I mean, in general, the general answer is yes. We're still getting our sea legs. It's a brand new era, step, whatever you want to call it, to this look, or to this evolution of the look. Every year, I mean, go watch 1 to 2, watch 2 to 3, and now watch 3 to 4. We're always trying to make it look better. We're getting our sea legs in, but we really like the way the show is turning out, and we're super happy with it. It's like I said, it's something we've wanted to do from the very beginning. So, thank you guys.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, just letting you know we have about 10 minutes left and about 14 prizes, so we need to kind of just gauge it that way.
All right.
Yeah, stop rambling.
Lightning round.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi.
So I'm a freshman in college, and I want to be an animator, and I'm working hard to being that. I just want to know how you got your animation crew. Just like, did you look for more their experience, like how much they've done, or do you look for the potential, or like, I just want to know how you got your crew, your animation crew, so that I can go out and venture in that direction, so that I can
practice.
In that your coolness.
Yeah, no, well, thank you. No, I mean, it is really what Kerry said. I mean, just keep working and refining and trying the new thing and figure out what you're bad at and just go attack that.
Yeah.
Don't only learn to rock and roll at the couple of things that you're already good at, but go, if there's something that's really challenging you and frustrating you right now, go embrace that and figure it out and figure out, what's throwing off about it.
Yeah, I mean, to answer your question about like what we're looking at when we're looking to hire animators, I mean, like the biggest thing is they're real.
Yeah, it's what they can do.
We look at how they handle, combat or action and how they handle dialogue. You know, just because you can't do both doesn't mean that we won't bring somebody in. Like sometimes we'll bring somebody in because wow, their dialogue performance is really good. Let's get them in. But I mean, to answer your question, it's real more than anything else. And then if we happen to recognize the school, that's cool. Like we've got to pull a lot of people from SCAD and Ringling. And the Art Institute, but I mean, it really comes down to your real.
Yeah,
Just, you know.
if you can make it to school, that's awesome. If you can't make it to school, that's okay.
Yeah.
There are so many good tutorials and communities out there that are helping each other out, and you can get your hands on some decent software for not a lot.
Okay, cool.
So
Thank you.
Thanks for the question.
Thank you very much.
By the way, your show really inspires me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Danny from New York.
Hi, Danny.
Hello.
I just wanted to know who are your favorite characters or characters that inspire you that you don't play?
Like characters in the show RWBY that inspire us?
Yes.
RWBY inspires me.
Yeah.
Like I
thanks,
think
man.
RWBY is an interesting protagonist because she reminds me a lot of Gon from Hunter x Hunter in that like in a lot of shows you have a protagonist that has to overcome a lot of things, and I mean she does, but like she also, I think the best example of this is in Volume 2 when all the huntresses are out in Mountain Glen and they're asking themselves why are they doing what they're doing. She's the only one that knows. Like she's like, this is why. She is steadfast in her beliefs. She's like unbreakable, unyielding, and I find her extraordinarily inspiring.
Mine's kind of a weird one. I can't really explain why quite yet. You haven't seen a lot of them yet, but Tai Yang for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know it's cliche, but it really is like trying to choose between your children. I mean, I love all the characters. There's I can't just pick one, but I find myself summoning the spirit of Yang more often than not, and put it that way.
Professor Port.
Ho ho!
Dat Stash.
Port. I work with that guy.
No girls allowed.
Sweet. Thank you.
For me, it would be Nora. I love her energy. I love her spunk. She's always happy. It doesn't seem like anything could ever make her sad, and I love that. So Nora.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, jumping over here.
Hey, Chris from Albany.
Hi.
Barbara, thanks for the blurry couch selfie, by the way.
My pleasure.
My question is, what is like the most rewarding part out of like the entire process? That from the very beginning when you guys were first writing to now, what do you think is like what has been the most rewarding moment for you?
For me personally, I think it was this last RTX showing the RWBY Volume 4 trailer. The response was incredible. We'd been really stressed. We were taking a look of the show in a new direction, and I was a little nervous about that. And just seeing everybody enjoy it, I mean, I got a little teary-eyed, and it just meant a lot to me that people understand that the show is going to continue to evolve, and that they're willing to stick around and be along for the ride means a lot to me.
I love watching people react to episodes online, mainly just because as storytellers, we want to share our stories with as many people as possible and hope that everybody likes it. But understandably, there are people out there that probably hate RWBY or like don't like stuff about our writing. So that's totally fine. You like what you like and you don't what you don't. But I'm still blown away at just how vast the variety of any given audience member is. Like, I don't know. I just love seeing that like a tiny little high school girl can laugh at like the silliest little moment on her YouTube channel, and like the biggest, strongest, burliest dude can cry at something too from RWBY, and it blows my mind, and I love all of you. So thank you.
Yeah.
For me, it's everything that they said. I would say 50% of it is this and everything that you guys were describing. Getting to interact with the community out there, and then the other half of it is the sheer fact that because of you guys watching the show, that we've got a crew that gets to, that we're paying the bills by getting to make cool stories.
Same.
For me, it's definitely a lot of people come up to us and tell us that like watching RWBY changed their life, or they made a whole new group of friends from watching RWBY and getting to meet people at conventions or online. And the fact that we could make friendships happen, that's the most rewarding part, absolutely.
Yeah. Hopefully you made a friend while waiting in line today. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, meet someone new today.
Hey,
we got a question over here.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Haley, and I'm from the Bronx, and I want to know what made you want to do anime?
What was it? What we want?
What made you want to do anime?
Oh, that's a great question.
Are you Batgirl from Burnside? Yeah, you look great, by the way.
Oh, you look so good. What made us want to do anime, Kerry?
We love anime. I mean, that's really what it was, we were working on Red vs. Blue during season 10, and we love Red vs. Blue, yeah. And we got through a lot of late nights by watching anime, and then, one day Monica was like, hey, let's just make an anime.
Sounded like fun.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Great question.
Thank you
great.
so much.
You're super adorable.
Don't steal it.
Everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Graciela. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. And my question is, what made me really like RWBY was the music. Do you guys know when the next album will be coming out?
The Volume 4 album?
Yeah.
After Volume 4.
That's really the best answer we can give. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you didn't catch it, the Volume 3 physical CD just hit starting this weekend.
Yeah.
It's been online digitally, everywhere on subscription services for months. And we're going to just lean on to get Volume 4's soundtrack as soon as we can after this show is wrapped. But production life happens, but we do try.
We have to make the show as we go.
All right, we got 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Jasenia. I'm from New York.
Hi.
Pretty name.
Thanks. My question is, are you happy or are you glad that you got to work with Vic Mignogna? And when is Nora going to confess her love for Ren?
I don't know what you're talking about. They're just friends. Anything else would be weird, right? I mean, right?
Right?
Totally.
Like, right?
That'd be totally weird. Not that he's not handsome. I mean, he is handsome, but oh God.
To answer your first question, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, like, we all love Full Metal on the show. So, I mean, like,
who's the pipsqueak now?
Yeah, and he approached us to work on it, which was just like the most humbling thing in the world to us. So, no, we love working with him. He's a super nice guy.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
A quick little bit of info. We still have World of Remnants coming out, and it didn't really make sense to have Ozpin doing them anymore. So I'm going to let you guys know that Crow will be giving you guys some info in the world this year. Yeah, and if you like Vic and a lot of other people he works with, we have some big news about casting that I think you guys are gonna be really excited about.
Yeah.
We got some pretty cool people on this show now.
Yeah.
Tease.
Thank
you so much.
Sorry.
3 minutes.
Sorry, not sorry. All right, more questions.
At 3 minutes, we've kind of got to do a little bit of a lightning round. So.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. We'll go.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if there's any characters going to be on like Death Battle anytime soon or anything like that.
Hopefully.
I
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
RWBY versus Duo from Gundam Wing.
Not confirmed. Just
No, that's just my brain.
I'd love to see Ramona Flowers fight Nora. Anyways, I think she's already fighting Amy the Hedgehog, though, so whatever. Anyways.
That would have been great.
Going into season 4, what dynamics are you looking forward to working with, like Jean and RWBY?
like aerodynamics and
I'm really without getting super spoilery, I'm really excited for Blake this season.
I'm really excited for Yang this season.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's all going to be cool.
Hey there, folks.
Yeah, we can't get too spoilery, but we're playing with a lot of different elements, and we're really excited.
Lightning round.
Lightning round. Next.
Lightning round. Random actor, like voice acting wise, big fan. Who would you want on the show that would be like years down the line?
Billy West.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Tara Strong.
Yeah.
Maybe a certain girl named Gray.
Joe DiMaggio, probably.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name's Chigozie from Ohio. Real quick, love you guys. And what's the most difficult thing about bringing your characters to life?
Bringing them to life.
Not being alive anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess making sure stuff isn't too melodramatic. Like, I always think drama's way harder than comedy, so that's just for me.
And also making sure that they all are still stay unique to their characters, not just do what a lot of shows do, where by season 10 of a show, they're all basically just the same character. That's a thing for me.
60 seconds.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, going from Achievement Hunter to RWBY. That's hard.
Yeah, just putting yourself in the mindset of someone who you're not. So,
all right,
yeah, that's hard.
Next question.
Hi, this is more like a shower talk question. Nora, John, and Ren, where are their parents? Why are they letting them out with RWBY out in the world?
They went to get.
That's a great
they went to
question.
get
You'll have
milk.
to watch. Next question.
They went to get milk.
Hi, I'm Vinny from New Jersey.
Hey.
And I've seen a lot of great stuff come out of Japan, and I was just wondering, is that stuff coming here?
We're working on it.
Yeah, hope so. Hope
yeah,
so.
we hope so. Yeah.
Thank you.
One of the inspirations of me watching the show was a lot of the unique weapons. So I wanted to know what inspiration you got for the weapons.
If we think it's cool.
Yeah, most of it comes down to we think it's cool, or we know like it needs to serve one function, and then we try and figure out what other function could we add to it to like enhance that even more.
And I think with that,
so that
I think that's all the
survey
questions
says
we have time for.
zero.
But we will be going back to our booth to sign. We got to take off at 3:30. We have to take off at 3:30 today. Barbara's going to be here for a while, or at the booth.
I live at the booth.
Yeah.
so
What's our booth number? 756.
756.
Please come to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching.
So much.
Let us know what you think of Volume 4.